everyone, and welcome to Check It Out, the library talk show that lets you know what's going on in and around the Bethel Park Public Library. We're your hosts, Elaine Volpe
and Christine McIntosh, and I'm a little bit disheveled today. As we're taping for December, but the library is preparing for
so you have a good reason, Miss Christine,
carpet.
And I don't think you look disheveled, but if you did, you certainly have a good reason.
Yes, I've been here early every day
I know
trying
you have.
to move things and get stuff in order. So the library is closed through Sunday, December 15th for carpet and some vinyl tile installation. It's going to be great.
So exciting.
We will reopen on Monday, December 16th at 9 a.m. While the library is closed, if you have items to return, you can use the outside book drops or return them to another library in Allegheny County. If you have items that you have requested to be held, we'll hold them. We will hold them until the library reopens. So no fines are charged while we are closed. So that limits some of what we are doing in December. We've had to cancel
some adjustments, right?
You know, we had to cancel or reschedule some things, but there are a couple things that are going on. The first is Copycat Painting for Adults, which will be held on Thursday, December 12th at 7 p.m. This is part of our Retro Craft series that we've been doing this fall. Again, it's a free class. It's for every level artist, so beginner or advanced. We can come and enjoy painting step by step with Miss Jackie, who will be providing the instruction. Our paint brushes will be supplied. All that we ask is that you bring a 16 by 20 stretch canvas for oil or acrylic paint. We do ask that you register so that we have enough materials on hand.
And you can get those at Michael's, but I think even Walmart sells those canvases. I know I've picked them up there.
Yeah, they do.
So they're around if you're.
They do.
You can always, if you're thinking ahead, order from Amazon as well.
Indeed.
Did Miss Jackie decide on what winter scene she was doing?
I don't know. I saw two in her office, so I'm not sure
I haven't
which
seen
one
them
she
yet.
had decided on.
And I share an office with her, but I have not
know.
seen them.
Well, I came in the one day, and
But
she
I'm
was,
sure they are fabulous. She's quite
yeah.
talented.
She certainly is. And then the annual holiday tea that Miss Michelle and I usually host, and Carla, will be held on Friday, December 13th at 11 a.m. So you can come and enjoy delightful holiday music, live holiday music. We have
Live?
Yeah, we have I think 3 or 4 people that I think they came last year as well, but they do a really,
Patrons that are just
really
coming to
great
play,
job. Yes, 2 I know for a fact are patrons. The other 2 I'm not that familiar with.
How wonderful.
So you can come and listen to live musical entertainment. We'll be serving tea. We always have like a regular black tea, but then we always have a like seasonal, something Christmassy. Last year we had gingerbread, which was good. I enjoyed.
I had last night, I had an orange, ginger, something else, coconut tea. And
Coconut?
I couldn't really taste the coconut. I was kind of disappointed because I like coconut.
I love coconut.
And I didn't, get any of the coconut flavor, but it was still a really good cup of tea.
I like
There's so many different flavors out
ginger
there.
peach. I love ginger
That's
peach.
good.
So we'll be serving, of course, tea, but we'll have scones and cookies in our festive holiday atmosphere. We have a good time. Bring a teacup if you have one. I mean, we do have some, but sometimes people have a special teacup they like to bring. We do ask for $5 per person to cover the cost of the food.
No special contest this year. Like I know the Halloween tea was like
Halloween, we always did,
funniest hat
kookiest
or
hat.
kookiest
No.
hat. But,
Yeah, we'll have a door prize.
but they should still be encouraged to come in their festive holiday attire.
Correct. We will be
All decked out. I'm sure you will be.
festively,
Did you make a new sweater for this year yet? You always
I
make.
did not.
No.
I love I'm
You've
an
been too
ugly
busy.
sweater. Yeah. I'm the ugly sweater queen. I win every year, but between my moving this summer and then everything that's going on at the library, we
Yeah.
just haven't had time. So, but I did order funny T-shirts. So if we have to go to
There you go.
a Christmas party, at least we'll be funny. So.
There you go.
And one thing that has become very popular is our new movie release Tuesdays, which of course Tuesdays at 10 a.m. in our fireplace room, where we show like the new release for that week. So that will continue on Tuesdays, not the first 2 Tuesdays in December, but then we'll continue that on, which is a lot of fun. We've got quite a little group now that comes.
I'll tell you, I mean, it's
regularly.
cozy in that fireplace room. You got the brand new big screen TV, and it's awesome because if you missed a movie, or you didn't want to go to the theater and pay
$12.
almost $15, yeah, then this is a great opportunity.
Yes. So
There's been a couple that I really wanted to see
Well,
that you've played, and then I didn't get over there.
I've missed Downton Abbey in the theater. However, it's being released in December.
Oh, I didn't know that. See, I'm not a Downton Abbey
Oh,
fan.
I love
so.
it. And we were supposed to go, and I went on vacation, and then Michelle went on vacation, and so now I
Yeah.
think it's in the the cheap seats, cheap theater. But I just saw today that it will be released on DVD in December, so I'm sure that we will be showing Downton Abbey.
Sounds good.
But take a look at some of these new DVDs that will be coming out in December. That may be one of our new release, but you can always request to have one for yourself.
What is it?
The King and Queen are coming to stay.
What? Here we go. I need your help, Carson.
I'll be there in the morning, my lady.
Can I help you at all?
I'm Lady Bagshaw's maid.
Might as well admit, I like her.
She is a scheming little minx. What piffle you talk.
There is no need to argue.
I never argue. I explain.
Here they come now.
Mr. Mosley?
Your Majesties, welcome to Downton Abbey.
Oh, can I help you?
Someone must, sir. I may never rise again.
You're going to be all right.
What if I can't do it again?
Mama? Mama, are you there?
Somewhere.
You need to take better care of yourself. You understand?
Everybody has their troubles. And I've had mine. I just want what everybody wants. I just seem to have a harder time getting it.
Do you take anything for depression?
4 husbands. Didn't work. There's a land that I... You won't forget me, will you? Promise you won't.
Dad always wanted me to travel the world. Someday.
There's a Yeti on my roof. Is that your home? No way.
You can go your own way. I will make sure you get home, back to your family. Everest is just a kid. Stop hitting yourself. This is you and your parents.
Aw, you have your mother's eyes. I wish Dad were here to see this.
You can go your own way.
Yeah, Ma. Beijing is great. Oh, Peng is, Peng's fine.
They're gaining on us.
Was this your dad's violin?
My dad used to play for me every night, like he was telling me that no matter how hard the journey gets, never give up. It's beautiful.
You did that, Yi. I did that?
When Yi sets her mind on something, nothing is impossible.
So of course, Downton Abbey is in
I
that.
didn't know we were back on the air yet. Okay.
I want to see
Downton
Downton
Abbey. Of course
Abbey.
you do.
But then also Judy, which is the biography of Judy Garland, which Miss Ng loves Judy Garland.
Does. Yeah, she
Yeah, so
went to her birthplace and everything. Where's Judy Garland from originally?
I don't know, but I know she went to her star on the Hollywood.
She did, and to
Walk
her
of Fame.
birthplace.
Yeah, so I mean, it looks good. Renee Zellweger, I know she's
I
not
don't
one of
particularly
your
care for
favorites,
her, but
it seems like she really
portrays the character.
espouses Judy Garland, like her mannerisms and her voice. I don't know how
Yeah.
she made her voice, smoky like that.
Yeah.
But
It's amazing how actors, like even Mr. Rogers, how Tom Hanks
becomes that person.
got his voice down. Like,
Well, did you see this morning? I saw this morning that Ancestry has determined that Tom Hanks.
I saw that on Facebook and I kept
is
scrolling because I figured it was. Is it true?
6 cousins. Yeah, they shared, I don't know, a great
Oh.
grandfather
Wasn't that interesting?
who immigrated from Germany, or emigrated, I guess, from Germany to the United States in the 18th century. So, interesting.
Well, and quite fitting that he is playing Mr. Rogers.
I know.
Anyway, yeah, good movies. You have to check one out. And if we hop on over to what's going on my side, with the closure, as Christine already mentioned, the library will not be opened up again until the week of December 16th. So that's when our story times will resume. Typically, we're on that 8-week cycle where we would have them running all of December and January, but we're going to, nothing we can do about it. But we'll start that week of December 16th then. And again, the floor and the carpeting will be so well worth it. I'm so excited. So we know, there's been a lot of parents who were disappointed. We miss you guys too. Just know that we're looking forward to seeing you on December 16th. And that's all of our regular story times. So Baby Jam, Mother Goose, Toddler, as well as Preschool Power. Also, we're adding sensory story time to our schedule now that will also be running on the same cycle. So sensory story time is really for anyone. It's an inclusive story time, but it's particularly for those who have sensory issues, right? Who maybe don't like the loud noises or have trouble in large groups. And this is very hands-on. All of our story times are, but this focuses a little more on,
Being
hands-on
sensitive
learning
to those
and
with sensory issues.
Right, so
Which I have.
children will be engaged through music, movement, of course the books, and sensory hands-on activities. So that's going to be Mondays at 9:30 and 10:30. So it's taking that Monday morning time slot.
Okay. I have sensory issues. If
I never knew that.
Noise.
Really?
Noise in big, open, crowded rooms and noise. Like, I used to cry at church. The organ scared me so bad. Yeah.
See,
you learn to
I think it's quite
adapt.
common. You do, and some people have an easier time than others doing that.
Yeah, no, I definitely was.
And when you're
very
younger,
mild.
it can be even more difficult to learn how to deal with those.
Parades
So
was another thing. Hated them. Wouldn't go. I'd run.
really,
Yeah, the noise. I couldn't take the noise.
those
Overload.
big drums. Anyway, so we're happy to add that into our routine. Then we're having a New Year's Eve party for the little ones on Monday, December 30th.
I love this idea. I think it's fantastic.
So it's not a novel idea. Other libraries have done it. We've seen it out there. We're going to, of course, put our own twist on it. But the idea is, little ones can't always stay up till midnight. Heck, I can't even stay up till midnight anymore. So we're going to start story time at 11:30 a.m. and then at noon, at 12 o'clock noon, we will celebrate the new year. So come on in and ring in the new year with us. If you have little ones, it's really for 2 to 5-year-olds. And we do this, you register. Register will be open beginning Monday, December 9th. And lots of good stuff on the horizon for the new year, but I guess I'll save that for the next show.
I think we should save it.
I do in December also for the older kids though, for elementary kids, grades 2 through 6. If you want to come play with Legos, I feel like Legos never get old. And there's so much you can do with it. Like we've done free build sessions, but then we've also done classes where you're a little more, doing something particular with the Legos. So we're going to do code cracking with Legos on Thursday, December 19th. Miss Nancy's in charge of this class, and she's done a great job. But you have to solve secret codes with
That's very cool.
the Lego pieces. And then you can design your own secret code and have somebody else try to solve it. So again, grades 2 through 6 on Thursday, December 19th. Register again on December 9th. Registration's online now, as you know. We've been doing that for a while, and it's quite easy. You just go to our website, click on the event calendar, and register from there. But you can always call in as well, and we will register you over the phone. So that's that. Our teen space is making progress every week. The furniture's on order. It should be here by the end of the month, so we're so excited.
Yes, should be here. Actually, that week of December 16th, it should be ready. We're having painters in while we're closed to jazz up the space and put some special areas on the walls for us. So that's very exciting.
Yes, and so we're going to debut that space on Monday, December 23rd. I know that's the day before Christmas Eve, but I think it's a half day for Bethel. I'm not
I
sure.
honestly do not
We did it
know.
from 3 to 5. I'm hoping it's a good time for just our tweens and teens to stop by. We want you to check out the space for yourself. We'll have, some cookies and hot chocolate. We might have a couple contests. We'll have our board games out if you want to stay and play a game. But really, we just want you to drop by and check the space out because it is your space. Check out a new book while you're here or, new movie, whatever your fancy. But please stop by on Monday, December 23rd between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. And then we have some fun programs for our teens. Again, most of them are taking place in January or February, so I guess I can kind of hold off. But make sure you have this flyer or that you're accessing it online. We're doing a murder mystery in the new year. We're doing Cupcake Wars again. We have copycat painting, Harry Potter, Dumbledore's Army. A lot of good stuff for you guys, grades 7 and up. And I should correct myself because I said tweens and teens. Such a fine line. Like, what do you consider a tween? This space is designed for teens only, so this is for grades 7 and up.
That's what I
Not that we're going to police it, but it is.
You don't have to show your ID.
Right, but it's more for teens than the tweens. So if you're in middle school or high school, come check that space out. Our homeschool classes we have brought back, and we are happy to offer those again. On Monday, December 9th, we're doing a class on Dave Eggers, who was an author that wrote 2 very informative books, one on the Statue of Liberty and one all about bridges. So if you are in grades 2 through 5 and you are a homeschooler, please come to that class again on the 9th from 10 to 12 p.m. I think she's doing both books, so it's a longer session. You can bring a bagged lunch and kind of just eat lunch there if you'd like. On December 13th, we have winter animal adaptations, so learn about the animals and how they adjust and what they do during the winter season, especially during harsh winters. How do the animals survive?
I was going to say just about the Dave Eggers thing. So we're doing that in council chambers?
That one I believe I got, either council or...
Just to clarify, since we say the library is closed, we do have some programs that are still going on. Some of our book clubs are still meeting.
Right, so we did have to cancel some, but we decided to keep the homeschool. I think we talked about it. If the program room is still holding furniture, I have another space reserved that we can go over there. But yeah, that one is still happening.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Yes, thank you. And then some more good stuff in January and February, so stay tuned for that. But the other thing I wanted to talk about, 2 things actually. Starting January 1st, well, we're closed on New Year's, but starting on the 2nd, we always host, we kick off our annual winter reading program. And winter reading runs a lot like the summer reading program, but it's a lot shorter, right? Instead of going all winter, we just do it for the month of January. And so this year it's just called Cozy Up with a Warm Up with a Book, or Cozy Up with a Book. I didn't make the bookmarks yet, but that's kind of what along the lines. Cozy Up with a good book. And I have it in my head, but again, it's not designed yet. I'm just going to, we want to make it as easy as possible. So we're going to give everybody a bookmark when you register. And I think you're going to have to color in a cup of hot cocoa for every 15 minutes, right?
Nice.
And then when you have 4 mugs of cocoa colored in, you have read 1 hour. So you'll fill up the bookmark, and then once you read 5 hours or however many cups of hot chocolate I can fit on a bookmark, you're going to drop it in for the gift card of your choice. So there's no packets, there's no papers, you're just going to get a bookmark. There's no limit to how many bookmarks you can enter. So if you read 5 hours and you want to keep on going, you absolutely should. The more bookmarks you have in there, the more chances you'll have. So that's how we're running it. Cozy Up with a good book. Winter is a great time to discover a new series or discover a new author, right? A lot of, I don't know. I don't like going out so much in the winter, especially when the roads are bad and it's snowing. So
it's not even
nothing better than I'm okay looking out the window when it's snowing. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily like to be out in it. So, grab your favorite blanket, a cup of hot chocolate, and just find a good book to read.
Well, ever since we changed the clocks back, it's 7 o'clock. I'm like, is it time for bed?
Because it seems like
It was so late.
It got dark. I think like at 4:45. It started to get.
That's what gets me more than the cold and the snow. It's the darkness.
That's true. So that's how Winter Reading Club works, and that's for anybody in grades K through 6th. And then for our friends in 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade, we have another specific reading program that's called the Children's Choice Awards. And we've been doing this for a while now, so you might have heard about it. But it's where we give you 8 titles, and we encourage you to read them all if you can, or it's just as many as you can. And then you vote for your favorite one, So it's similar to like a Newbery, right, or any of those other awards, but this time you're choosing the book. It's not a panel of adults that get to pick the winner. We want to know what you like. So people all over Allegheny County can participate, but we kind of do our own thing here in Bethel Park. And this year, because we wanted to get more participation, that's always my aim, I guess with all of my programs, right? We want to get increased participation. And so we've tried different things. I thought this year we could kick it off in January and you can start reading, and it'll count towards winter reading as well. So there you go. Bonus, right? But if you read a book a month, if you are going to try to read all 8, it'll take you right up to August. And I'm thinking we'll do our celebration at the end of the summer.
Okay.
Give them more time to read.
Yes.
Right? Get more people in here. And then we'll announce the winner and we'll have a big celebration in August. So 1 book a month. That list will be available starting January 2nd as well. I've read half of the titles and they're all really good. Again, doesn't matter what I think because it's, kid appeal, but I think there are some really good choices out there, so it'll be tough. But yeah, please consider Children's Choice Awards. We are excited to offer it, and we hope you will participate.
So a couple weeks back, Miss Elaine, Miss Sarah put on a story time.
So much fun.
At in the trolley over at the Historical Society.
Thanks to Bill Haberther, it was his idea.
Yes.
And he's so gracious, wants us to come back and do it again. So we're looking forward to doing it in the spring. But yeah, we hosted a story time on a trolley.
And it was a lot of fun. However, it was very chilly because there's no heat.
My toes were so cold.
Yeah, there's no heat in the trolley, no air conditioning. So we'll just have to remember that. And parents, please remember that whenever you're bringing your kids, because we will do it again. But it was such a great time. You guys did a fantastic job.
Thanks.
So
you did a fantastic job filming it.
Well, I
did
an okay job filming it, but so we're going to take a look at a little clip.
Here's a clip. I'm going to read you a story called Train Man. It's by Andrea Zimmerman and David Klemesha. I love trains. My brother is too little to say choo-choo, but I know that he likes trains too. You guys can all make the choo-choo sound. Ready? Choo-choo! Very good. When I get big, I'm going to be a train man. Oh, I think he wants to be like Conductor Jim over here. I'll wear a train man hat and overalls. My train will have a big engine to pull all the cars. Sometimes my mom and dad and brother will be at the station. I'll take people's tickets when they get on. Just like I took your tickets this morning, huh? I'll let my brother wear my train man hat and blow the whistle. Can we do the choo-choo sound again? Ready? Choo-choo! All aboard. When it's time to go, I'll say, all aboard. And we'll pull out of the station and everyone will wave goodbye. Let's pretend like we're going somewhere. Wave out the window. Are there any cars coming? We could wave to them. Bye-bye. Where shall we...
aboard!
That's it. Where shall we pretend we're going to? Where should we travel to today?
Charleroi.
Okay. Charleroi it is. We're going to Charleroi. Ready? My train will cross the highest bridge. Up, up, up. The engine will pull.
Are you going to take a ride?
I will drive through a dark tunnel. We're going for a pretend ride today. We're using our imagination. The passengers will get off at the top of the mountain, and I'll check the cars and wheels. Have to make sure the train's running properly, right? To keep everyone safe. My brother and I can feed the squirrels, and then I'll say, all aboard, and we'll leave right on time. On the way down the hill, I'll use the brake. Brake is what makes us stop, right? Gas for go, brake when we want to stop. Back at the station, I'll pull my train away for the night. I love trains, all kinds of trains. When my brother gets bigger, I'll teach him to say, all aboard, so he can be a train man too. The end. So yes, we are looking forward to doing that again. We want to plan one for March or April, and then maybe one again in the summer.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great.
Yes.
That was really, really fun. And Bill Haberther also got us stuff from the Trolley Museum.
In Washington, yes.
Yeah, the
which
wooden
was
nickels
a
and
nice little souvenir.
the coloring
Some
page.
coloring pages.
It was
Sure.
really great.
Yeah, it's a
We're
great
happy.
partnership to have.
It is good. I like
So
when
thanks
we
to Bill.
partner. Yes, thank you, Bill.
And we'll be doing it again. So we're going to leave you on today's show with one of those CCA selections that I was just talking about. So like I said, I've read 4 out of the 8 books so far, and the one that's in the lead for me, my absolute favorite, is Super Jake. It's by Naomi Milliner, who lives right down there in Maryland. She's a debut author, so she's not too far away. And she actually offered to Skype us this winter.
That would be very
So we're hoping to get a
cool.
group of kids for book club and be able to like talk to her via Skype. So I think you'll enjoy her book. Here's a trailer of it now. Happy December, everyone. Happy holidays. We won't see you again until the new year. It's so hard to believe that's going to be 2020.
I know.
But indeed it is. So happy holidays to you all. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, if you want to learn any more information about any of the things that we talked about on today's show, you know what to do. Go ahead and give us a call.
Visit our website.
Or better yet, stop in and see us in person. Take care.
Whoosh sound. And the people get in, and the people get out, and the people get in, and the people get out, and the people get in, and the people get out, and the trolley zooms off. Great job, guys!
I think you should do that one more time, Miss Sarah.
One more time?
I'm just now getting it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, Pittsburgh is big and Pittsburgh is wide. And hop on the trolley when we want to take a ride. It goes underground when we want to get around. And the trolley doors open with a big whoosh sound. And the people get in, and the people get out, and the people get in, and the people get out, and the people get in, and the people get out, and the trolley zooms off.